Hello everyone, GBA049 here, once again with another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. Meanwhile, we are about to go to another dungeon with Grovyle. I think it's called the Dusk Forest. Here we are, Chapter 15, The Secret of the Planet's Paralysis. Good. This will do. The Sableye won't be able to spot us easily here. Tell us, Grovyle, in the future, why did the planet's paralysis take place? The cause of the planet's paralysis, that dates back to your time in the world of the past. The planet's paralysis started with the collapse of Temporal Tower, which was governed by Dialga. Dialga? Who is that? He is the legendary Pokemon that controls time. Dialga ensured the proper flow of time from Temporal Tower. But when Temporal Tower collapsed, time gradually got out of control, and eventually the planet fell into paralysis. What happened to Dialga? When time went out of whack, Dialga also lost control. Now, here in the future, the planet has become fully paralyzed, and thus Dialga has lost almost all his reason, and is governed by darkness. Dialga is now beyond recognition. He has become an entirely different entity. Yes. He has been transformed into Primal Dialga, a primordial presence. Okay. Primal Dialga feels no emotion. He seeks only self-preservation, so he prevents history from changing. That's why Dialga wants me gone. Because I tried to change history. Because I tried to stop the planet's paralysis. Because I traveled back in time to your world from this place. Your future. What? Grovyle, you're saying that you came back to our world so you could prevent the planet's paralysis? But that's completely the opposite of what we were told. Grovyle, you came back to our world to paralyze the planet, didn't you? And Grovyle, weren't you the one stealing the time gears? You've got to be joking. I was collecting time gears because they were needed for preventing the planet's paralysis. I needed to take them to Temporal Tower and put them in place. That would have reversed the collapse of Temporal Tower, which was fully underway in your time. While it is true that removing a time gear from a specific place causes time to stop in that area, that's only temporary. After the time gears are put into Temporal Tower, time would have been fully restored to normal everywhere. But then, what about all the things Dusknoir said about you? Like how he said you were a wanted outlaw in the future, and how you escaped from the future, and fled to our world in the past. So you're claiming all that was just a bunch of lies? What else could it be? Because Dusknoir really is an agent sent from this future by Primal Dialga to get rid of me. What? Dusknoir was an agent sent to get rid of you? That's right. I've said that Primal Dialga will try to thwart any attempt to alter the course of history. That's why, when he learned that I traveled through time, he sent Dusknoir after me. The great Dusknoir? It can't be! It's hard for you to believe, I know. I can't believe it at all! You're saying all this about the great Dusknoir? I don't understand why Dusknoir is acting this way here, but I respected Dusknoir. I can't believe you. It is hard to accept, but looking back over what we've been through in this future world, what Grovyle said is reasonable, makes perfect sense, and Shanks knows it. Shanks knows deep down that what Grovyle says is true, but knowing that it makes it that much harder to accept. But... Hey! Where are you going? I'm going to see Dusknoir. What? I want to see Dusknoir. I'm going to find out if what you said is true or not. What's the point of that? You'll only be making it easy for them to get rid of you. You don't stand a chance against them. Then, what am I supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Did you wonder this earlier? And you decided that you would decide for yourself. You insisted that because you don't know what to believe. You wouldn't accept words for their face value. And you think for yourself. It's times like this when things are tough, but you have to be strong. Think for yourself and act as you deem right. Grovyle, what are you going to do now? I'm going back to the past again to stop the planet's paralysis. To do that, I need to find Celebi. Celebi? That's right. You can come with me or not. It's your choice. You two decide on your own course of action. I'm off. I don't know what I should believe either, but there's one thing I can say without certainty. In this future world of darkness, the planet is paralyzed. In the process of the planet, it happened back in our world. That's why, to stop that from happening, we have to get back to the past. We have to get back. Back to our world. GBA. Yes, I know. What Groval said. Groval is right. Things are very tough now. That's why we have to be strong. I'm alright now. Let's go. Let's catch up to Groval. GBA? We have to. We have to get back. Back to our own world. Yep. That's exactly what we're going to do for the rest of this episode, too. That right there is Temporal Tower. Master Dialga. The stage has been set for the capture of the traitors. When the time comes, it may be necessary for us to beg your help, Master Dialga. As you wish. By your leave, we shall proceed. What? What was that strange sensation? I've had that strange sensation before. Where are we? This is Dusk Forest. Its name comes from the dark fog that perpetually shrouds it. Deep in this forest, we should find Celebi. Hey, Groval, you mentioned the name before, but who is Celebi? Celebi is a legendary time travel Pokemon. She has the ability to cross time. But, well, she's a little odd. But anyway, Celebi's ability enabled me to go to the past. So if we find Celebi, can we return to our world? Yes, you can go back. But Celebi is the Pokemon that sent me to the past. That means Celebi has lent her support to reshaping history. Wait, are you saying that Celebi's in trouble too? That's right. Primal Dialga is also targeting Celebi, so there's no time to waste. Get ready soon. We have to find Celebi. Yep. I'm gonna store some items here. Hold on a minute. Wait, I can't check info on orbs? That's bullshit. Oh, that's a lot of grimy food. Saving the game. Continue. Let's go. If you don't hurry, the Sableye will catch up to us. We're leaving as soon as you're ready. And we're ready. Yep. You seem to be finally prepared. Let's go then. We'll find Celebi and return to the past. Let's go. Oh, wait! Don't go! What is it? If the three of us do return to our world, Grovile, will you steal the time gears like you did before? Well, yes, I will. Otherwise, the planet's paralysis can't be stopped. But Grovile, I'm not convinced yet. I don't completely trust you yet. I'm only cooperating with you because I want to return to our world. If you do return, Grovile, I'll investigate if you really were stealing those time gears to prevent the planet's paralysis. Grovile, if I decide that you're wrong for stealing the time gears, I'm going to stop you, Grovile. Do as you will, but keep this in mind. What's important now is getting ourselves safely back to your world. So for the time being, focus on getting back home. Let's go. I feel it. I'm sensing something strange. Huh? What's the matter, GBA? I just know it. I felt something like this before. It was... That's it! It was when... Wait a minute. Dusk Forest is Foggy Forest. Huh. I thought so. This is similar to the sensation I had back then. Hey, what are you doing? Hurry! We have to hurry, GBA. Well, they found us. Excuse me. Once again, some good hurry up music. Pretty catchy too. Also, it is pretty fun to look at Grovil's running animation with. Nice. It is pretty fun to look at Grovil's running animation with the rhythm of the music. Yeah, he's just bouncing to the beat. This is it. It's kind of funny. Of course, I can't be the only person who thinks that. I do recall seeing it on a comment of. I do recall seeing a comment on it on a video of the soundtrack by called BRSTMS. I don't know. There's a lot of people that upload these soundtracks. Man, I wish I can upload my own. Don't know how though. But that's okay. Some experience points. There's a bunch of gabite. Hey, take care of him for me. Come on now. Quick attack. Hey, it's behind you. Dude, he's behind you. Wait, what? Can't do anything? Oh, I forgot. I disabled all your moves. My bad. Wait a minute. Gabite didn't revive when I defeated him. Huh. Guess that's good then. From now on, every time when I knock out a Pokemon that has that picked up a Reviver Seed, they no longer revive. So glad for that. It was a pain in the ass. It's one of the most heartbreaking things that could ever happen in this series. Nice. Okay, what to talk about? Huh. Let's see here. Huh. Just give me some time to think about what I should talk about. Let's see here. Maybe. Shit. Please do not immobilize this guy. Good job. Okay. Let's. Okay, think of a game or series. Huh. Okay, Mario. No. Mega Man X. I said too much about that, so no. Metroid. Dread Prime. Federation Force? I haven't really gotten that far anyway, so I probably won't have things to talk about that anyway. I need to start replaying that. I mean, it's a decent game. I'll give it that. But far from terrible. Far from terrible. Oh, jeez. Damn it. Oh, jeez, warp trap. Oh. Uh-oh. Shit. I would have killed him. Let's see here. You know, hold on, just give me some time. I'll talk about something sooner or later. Okay, let's see here. I guess I can talk about Pokemon Sun and Moon. Spoilers for people who have yet to play it, and for people who haven't gotten that far yet. Okay, first to start off, Pokemon Sun and Moon. Is it a good game? Yeah, it's a good game. It's also one of the most unique Pokemon games I've ever played, to be honest. Like, for instance, there are no HMs anymore. They're just now TMs that you find. And the breakable rocks with strength and to surf. Use these Pokemon on your device that you can use to use it as a replacement of the HMs. For instance, you can use Charizard to fly. You can use Tauros for Rock Smash. You can use Machamp to use Strength. And they're actually giant boulders now instead of little pebbles, like in Black and White, which were pretty good strength boulders. Not like in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, they were just tiny little pebbles that just needed to be pushed around. The strength boulder puzzles in Gen 4 were just dumb. I hated them. Oh, jeez. Okay. And another thing that's unique. There are no badges. Instead, you get Z crystals, which is pretty strange. And instead of gym leaders, you face these types of trainers called kahunas, whatever the hell that means. And instead of gyms, you have trials. And your whole entire goal is to clear every island challenge and become the champion. But in order for you to become the champion, you just need to wait for a Pokemon League that is currently about to be built. And I basically I accidentally spoiled myself of who the champion was, which is pretty surprising. And I regret seeing that because it's almost impossible to look up Pokemon Sun and Moon soundtracks without spoiling yourself. Another thing. The things that bother me in Pokemon Sun and Moon is that, unfortunately, there's barely any new Pokemon. There's like a couple 50 or 30 or something like that. And there's like... And half of the Alolan Pokedex barely has any Pokemon that evolve. So far, I've seen a bunch of Pokemon that only have one evolutionary stage. Just one. There's like a... Wait, what was that? What was that? Koala Pokemon? Koluna? I forgot what the name was. I thought for sure it would evolve, but no. And there's a Oranguru and Passimian. Very unique Pokemon designs. But I thought for sure that and when I first caught an Oranguru and when I saw a Pokeball right next to it, I thought for sure it evolved, but no, it's actually another Pokemon that's version exclusive to it. I don't even want to remember the day of trying to capture a freaking Oranguru because it was so embarrassing. My first encounter with an Oranguru, it was so uncooperative that every time when I threw a Pokeball at it, and when it popped up, it always called help. It always called for help by asking for assistance for by calling a bunch of Trumbeak. And what really sucked is that right after I tried to immediately get rid of the Trumbeak, soon after defeating it, it keeps on calling for more. It keeps on calling for more. It was one of the most annoying things I ever had. Wasted a bunch of power points on Trumbeak and tried to weaken Oranguru, and every time when I tried to immediately go for a Pokeball, it's like, Oranguru, call for help. Are you shitting me? Please stop asking for help. It's not working. It was annoying. I basically like destroyed like 30 plus Trumbeak each time when I destroyed the last one, and I just kept on calling out for more and more and more for assistance. Eventually I caught it. Never want to do something like that again. It could have increased the chance of encountering a shiny, but I wouldn't really want a shiny Trumbeak anyway, because, you know, I don't really like good, to be honest. Okay, what else is there? Also, some of the new Pokemon can only be found in one area, and the percent of finding one is pretty minimal. Like trying to find a Jarampa in Mount Lanakila, very low percent. Also, trying to find a Mimikyu in one of the abandoned shopping malls, very low percent as well. Kawaluna, whatever that Pokemon is, also a very low percentage, which is dumb. Okay, what else is there? Oh god, these Gabite are really freaking strong. I hate Sandstorm. Okay, how far I've gotten in Pokemon Sun and Moon? I'm on Mount Lanakila, about to go to the Pokemon League. Of course, right now I'm just looking for some Zygarde cells. That's the first thing I want to do before ever entering the Pokemon League. Just collect all 100 Zygarde cells and cores before I ever dare enter it. But yeah. Anyway, Dusk Forest Heights. Okay. Is this where Celebi is supposed to be? That's right. It was around here. It was around here. It was around here that I met her the last time. But if Primal Dialga knows of this place, Celebi will have fled from here. This place isn't known to our pursuers, however, and Celebi should still be here. Hello? Celebi? It's me, Grovile. Reveal yourself, if you're here. She's not coming out. Did she get frightened off by Primal Dialga? What if she's been captured by Primal Dialga? Captured? Wah! Where'd that voice come from? But now, I don't hear anything. That voice. Was I just hearing things? Tee, you didn't imagine it. Me? Captured? How insulting. Captured? Impossible, that's for sure. Tee. It's been too long, my dear Grovile. Yes, it has been a while, Celebi. What? This tiny thing is Celebi? Now that is downright rude. How inappropriate to poke fun at my petite proportions. I'm sorry. I heard you have the ability to cross time, so I expected you to be some awe-inspiring Pokemon. How uncouth. Never judge someone by appearance. But I forgive you. After all, you must find me cuter and more special than you imagined. Teehee. Yes. Celebi, I need your help again. I know. Seeing you back here, my dear Grovile, tells me everything I need to know. You're back because you failed in your mission in the past, yes? Yes, it's true. I hope you manage this time. I've quite had enough of this. Living in this dark and dreary world is so depressing. Sorry, no time to chat. The Sableye are tracking us. If you don't leave soon, we'll have brought trouble to you. It's quite fine. There's no need to be worried. Let those Sableye come. They're of no concern to me. Besides, if you'd be so kind as to prevent the plant's paralysis, we'll finally be spared the agony of this world of darkness. My dear Grovile, I will devote my whole life to achieve that end. Alright, where's the Passage of Time? It's ready. It is nearby. The Passage of Time is on a plateau above this forest. That's good. Can you guide us? Yes. After all, are all three of you taking the Passage of Time? Yeah, that's right. Oh, what's this? Your friend? What? What? No, that can't be. Is something the matter, Celebi? No, it's nothing. Well then, shall we? Off to the Passage of Time. What I want to know is why is Celebi pink? It's not even a shiny sprite. It's weird. Hey, Grovile. So what's the Passage of Time? The Passage of Time is a portal that Celebi uses to travel through time. It's a secret corridor that spans dimensions. For short trips, I can travel through time all by myself. But for big trips that span many generations, I must use the Passage of Time. Oh, so if we were to go through that Passage of Time, yes, you'll be able to return to your time. Oh, I see it! There's the entrance that leads up to the plateau. The Passage of Time is way up there. Good. We'll leave as soon as we're ready. You're in my way, dude. Check storage. Storing power band. Roost. There we go. And save. Are y'all ready? Yes, we're ready. Good. We're leaving. We must make our way to the Passage of Time. Let's go. The deep dusk forest. Same layout, but with tougher Pokemon. Gotta be careful. Quick attack. Okay. Leafeon. I'm pretty sure we're about to encounter some Steelix. Gotta be careful with that. Oh, jeez. Why are there so many rock-type Pokemon in this forest? That makes no sense. Get out of here. Aggron, Rhydon. Wide Slash. What kind of move is that? I don't recall ever seeing this before. Oh. Weird. Can I speak to Celebi? I'm not about to fall to prey easily. Oh. Time to waste. Watch out for Rhydon. Oh, jeez. Goodbye. Ooh, looks like free EXP. Come here. Soul Force. Love you doing that. I'm keeping Force Palm. Ooh, look at that. Third floor. What, water already? Let's go, that was quick. Oh, what up? $80 damage of quick attack, and it wasn't even a critical hit. Man, I love Screech. I'm keeping this. Of course. Synthesis. I'm scared of— oh, there's a Steelix. Get rid of it. Yeah, bye. Oh crap, it's not dead. Probably gonna use Sandstorm. I know for a fact that Steelix can use Sandstorm in this dungeon. Gotta be careful. Oh, what up? Ah, jeez. Oh, must have Mold Breaker. Maybe that's why I couldn't— where the fuck did you come from? Uh-oh. Once again, you just came out of nowhere. Hey, a box. Cool. You know, I'm gonna talk about what I think of Super Smash Bros. 4. Quite honestly, I prefer Brawl over Smash 4 for a number of reasons. First off, the characters are a little better than what we have right now. Except for the newcomers. The newcomers are cool, but what I want to know is why are there so many freaking Fire Emblem characters in Smash 4? As if Robin and Lucina weren't enough. We got a melee veteran, Roy, and now Corrin from Fire Emblem Fates. And Fire Emblem Fates wasn't even released yet, and then for some odd fucking reason, Sakurai decided that it was a good idea to include Corrin in the game right before Fire Emblem Fates was released. And what I want to know is why. I do recall reading an article of saying that they wanted to celebrate Fire Emblem's 30th or 20th anniversary. It's like, to commemorate this occasion, we're going to include this new challenger. When I first saw the trailer for Corrin, I was like, who the hell are you? Your sword is pretty cool, but who the frick are you? Corrin. And people just called him Corrin, because, you know, Corrin. Just remove the I and just, there, got Corrin. But, yeah. It's still a pretty stupid idea. And nobody, and what I want to know is, who wanted Corrin? Nobody did. They're just all like, who are you? You're pretty cool. That's just it. Nobody wanted Corrin. Because nobody even knew the guy. Or girl, depending on which gender you select in the game. Fire Emblem. I don't know anything about Fire Emblem. All I know is that you can select whatever gender you want. I have played the demo of Fire Emblem Awakening. It was confusing. Like the idea, it kind of acted like chess. You're supposed to move your character on the board and try to move your character in a specific area. Either if you encounter an enemy, you fight it, and when you defeat it, it's really confusing. I don't really know anything about the story, but I think I should give Awakening another try, because, you know. Also, the cutscenes were pretty cool. Oh, and they had no feet, for whatever fucking reason. I don't know why they did not have feet. They just had little stumps. I don't know any game of where they did not of where a specific NPC or character did not have any feet. They only had stumps for feet. But apparently back in 2013, I don't know when Fire Emblem Awakening was released, on the 3DS, back in that year, back then, they had no feet. I do not know why. Maybe it's because that they were trying to, oh, you know what, fuck it. Why did they include feet? That's just so dumb. Let's not include feet for the characters. No questions asked. There we go. Have a nice day, everyone. Break time. Sometimes I just want to question the video game developers and creators and just wonder why they decide to do of what they want to include in a specific game. And that's just weird. It doesn't make any sense at all. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You can't sue us about it. Yeah, screw you too. Of course, some of the cutscenes in Fire Emblem Awakening were kind of intense. I've only played the demo up to the part of where Chrom and Lissa were outside, and then they just saw this giant earthquake happen. And then Lucina appeared. And when, of course, not really knowing anything about the game anyway, when Lucina said that her identity was Marth, I was all like, what the fuck? Because I had no idea. I really thought for sure that that was Marth, but I had no idea that it was Lucina, because I've never played a Fire Emblem game. I only played the demo of Awakening. Of course, one of the most memorable things in the game is that Frederick's OP. Frederick is really freaking OP. He can just one-shot enemies with his spear on his trusty steed, and it's basically almost effortless just to try to gain some experience points. I've never died by using Frederick. He's that powerful. But you know. Anyway, along with the other characters in Smash Bros. 4, there's just way too many freaking Fire Emblem characters. Also, the Super Smash Bros. Ballot. It was a good idea to actually let Nintendo listen to us for once. Of course, one of the most popular contenders of the Smash Bros. Ballot were Shovel Knight or Inklings, Shantae, maybe Wonder Red, or Daisy, fucking Ridley. I knew for a fact that was never going to happen because he was already in the game. Let's have him in again. No, that's a stupid idea. What else is there? Well, yeah. Ryu is one of the coolest looking, is one of the most interesting newcomers in the entire series. His attacks change depending on whether you press or press and hold or just tap the button. Very confusing, but very genius at the same time. And the idea of using the button commands as in the same games of Street Fighter, just press down and right or down and left depending on what direction, whatever direction you're facing. And shoot a Hadouken. Gets more stronger when you do the command. The Shoryuken, one of the most hardest commands to do. You're supposed to do it in a Z shape. I don't really understand how people could do the strong Shoryuken that easily, because Ryu is not an easy character to use in Smash Bros. 4. It requires skill. It really does. And I've never mastered him. I've used to use him just because he was a cool character. He is really fun to use, but very, very hard to use sometimes. I need to play some Street Fighter games in order for me to use Ryu more often, I guess. Okay, what else? Mega Man. Nothing to say, just Mega Man joining the game, joining the series. Very cool. And to be honest, I did not really know. I did not know anything about Mega Man before until I saw his trailer. And then Derek, or EG, Emerald Gamer, just convinced me to play Mega Man games, and I'm proud of it. I really enjoy playing Mega Man games. It is now one of my most favorite video game series to play. If you're watching this, thank you. Day one, after seeing Mega Man's trailer, and when I used him in the demo. Day one, I already got the original 6 NES games, Mega Man 1 through 6, and then I decided to download Mega Man 7 on the PC using a SNES emulator, and then until finding out that that Mega Man 7 was going to be released on the Wii U Virtual Console, I was like, well, time to make some space on my flash drive and just buy it for real. Then got into the X series. First got it on the Wii Virtual Console, and then I beat Mega Man X. It was pretty difficult. Then I decided to play X2. X2 wasn't really all that fun to play at first, because some of the parts in X2 were difficult for me to do. Also infuriating because Surges, the second fight of Surges, was painful, and Agile was a dick, and the soundtrack wasn't really all that good, to be honest, except for a few. I don't really know why that some of the soundtracks in X2 were pretty calm, like Bubble Crab, Crystal Snail, and Wire Sponge. And Railgator was just short. Weapons were not really that fun to use at all. I just liked using the X-Buster because the X-Buster in X2 was pretty cool. It was pretty well designed. Then, when I got into the music of Mega Man, my friend Derek just gave me some soundtracks from various Mega Man X games and Mega Man games. And when I started listening to some soundtracks in X3, it was like a gift from God himself. Blast Hornet, Volt Catfish, Tunnel Rhino, Crush Crawfish. Those soundtracks are amazing. Oh, and Gravity Beetle. Don't get me started on Gravity Beetle. My God. And Neon Tiger. Neon Tiger, in my opinion, is also a very good track, despite being very repetitive. It actually has a catchy, repetitive feel to it. To be honest, I actually really like the fact that that all the instruments are playing the same thing. Very good, and I like it. I can understand why people don't like it because it's repetitive, but I don't really mind it. It's good. Then, one day, when I started hearing soundtracks from X4, 5, and 6. Wow. Just wow. I have no words to describe the soundtracks in X4, 5, and 6. X6 especially. I'll shut up about it. Anyway, upon first hearing the soundtracks, I was like, man, just listening to the soundtracks literally just makes me want to get the games for myself. It's like, I wonder where X4, 5, and 6 are originally from. PlayStation 1? That sucks. Then I did some research and I found out that it actually is possible to that X4, 5, and 6 is actually playable on the GameCube using a collector's edition. I was like, huh, this could be my chance. I can actually get the Mega Man X collection and play it on the Wii. That is until I found out that it's a really fucking rare item and really expensive. It took me, and I tried to look for some cheap prices on eBay, but no luck. Tried to win some auctions, I kept on losing, kept on getting outbid, and buy it now auctions were just a complete joke. And then I was like, huh, might as well want to look it up in GameStop. Nope, not available anywhere. And then my dad just decided to mention some kind of video game store that's out of town from where I live. And it turns out they had it, and it cost us like $72. And I saved up my money, got it right now, and now I got it. And it's one of the best games I've ever played. And that's when I met X6. Then I just decided to get into the soundtrack to Mega Man X7 and X8. So finding out that that X7 and X8 were for PS2 only, and hearing that X7 is the quote-unquote game that ruined the series. I can see why, because of the graphics. The graphics don't really look all that great, to be honest, but at least that it looks decent in a way. But, you know, I have nothing really against X7 considering that I've never really played it. Not even Flame High or not. Flame High or not doesn't bother me. I've gotten used to his burn to the ground, burn. Infamous quote when you fight him thing. I've gotten used to that. But anyway, X8. Wow. Better graphics. More smoother gameplay. Not that I know of anyway, because once again, I never played it. I soon will, because I got it from a PS2 emulator. Of course, right now I'm just waiting to get a controller to actually play the game. Of course, the only thing I can do is just look at the title screen in X7, which is pretty cool. The music in the title screen is kind of odd, but it's okay. Can't wait to play it. I got both X7 and X8 on the PS2 emulator, and I cannot wait to play it. Okay, all that aside, I might as well explain of why I prefer Brawl over SSP4. Mainly because it was the game that I played to the point where it basically had all of my data on my Wii. I played it like literally almost every day, hours on end, like 1,000 hours of playtime just elapsed on that game. Story mode is amazing, and the graphics are also very good. And what else do I say? The sound effects were just, oh my god, the sound effects were amazing. Like the sword swings, the electrifying shock sounds from certain moves, and the explosions. They were just amazing. And I don't really know why they basically just lessened the effects of the sound effects in Smash Bros. 4. It really ruined it, and disappoints me. Okay, another reason. Well, it's just that. Oh yeah, another reason. Stage builder was amazing. Best stage builder ever. They freaking ruined the stage builder in SSP4. There's no ice. There's no spikes. You can't move anything. You have to delete it. You can't make ramps. You have to make them yourself. There's no stairs. There's no Ferris wheels. There's no nothing. Why did they remove that? Now all we have is just drawing platforms with a stylus, springs, cannons, and lava. That's it. Nothing else. That's all you have. Why did they remove all that? Were they rushing it? I mean, the majority of of the stages in Brawl that I have are custom stages. I have like 30 of them total. They were so damn fun to use. Also, the soundtracks were pretty good too. Of course, even though that I play SSB4 more often than Brawl, mainly because the online the online stuff is more better than Brawl, because unfortunately the connections, the online interactions with Brawl are discontinued, so that's that. But for glory in SSB4 is just bullshit. And someday, I want to relive Brawl online. I want to get my own Wi-Fi, like some kind of server, and just do it from there. That's what I really want to do. I want to relive it. I miss it so much. But anyway, back to the story. Oh, I see it now. There it is. Ooh, pretty. Is that the passage of time? That's right. That's the passage of time. I went through that to go to the past. Selby, only you can open the passage of time. Do your thing. Sure. Stop there! That will do! What? That voice! It can't be! Hello to you all. It's been a while. Dusknoir! Dusknoir! Your scurrying carried you far. But sad to say, that's all over now. The Sableye too. Huh. That's crafty, Dusknoir. You allowed us to roam free, but you kept your eye on us the whole time, so you could capture Selby as well as us. What? So you mean we were followed the whole time? Huh. I didn't see this coming. It's all my fault, Selby. Oh? Apologies don't suit your don't suit your style, my dear Goig. And do you honestly think that I can be caught? Teehee. Everyone, are you ready to fight? What? Of course. We're going to power our way through. We'll push them aside, then dive into the passage of time. Got it. Ha! So you'll resist. Spare yourself the effort. You have no chance of succeeding. We won't know for sure until we try. Dusknoir, you and me, now! Grovile, are you really such a fool to think that I'd come alone? What? Now, Master Dialga. What? It turned pitch black! Bro. Uh-oh. Them eyes. Oh, wait, those aren't eyes. Oh, these settings suck. Wah! That's... Grovile! What is it? What is that? That's... Primal Dialga. What? That is? That's Primal Dialga? What's wrong, Grovile? Where's your bravado now? God. My dear Grovile. This is it for us. What? Why? Are we going to fight? It's hopeless. Dusknoir on his own is one thing, but we don't stand a chance against Dialga. You two have kept up so well. I'm sorry to let you down. This is where it ends. But I surrender, Dusknoir. Do with me as you will. My dear Grovile. What's the matter, Grovile? It's not like you to give up so easily. Yes, I am giving up, but hope is still alive. Selby, you remember that last time when I traveled back in time to prevent the planet's paralysis? I wasn't alone. There was another. What? Grovile, you didn't come to our world alone? That's right. I had a partner. We headed to the past together. Whenever we were going through the passage of time, we had trouble. We became separated. My partner should still be back in the world of the past. Even if I am eliminated, my partner will see our mission through to the end. My partner will prevent the planet's paralysis. What's so funny? So you claim someone went to the past with you. Incidentally, what's the name of your partner? Go on, say the name. Why ask such a thing? Can't tell me? No, that's not true. My partner's name is GBA. My best friend. What? What? Grovile, did you say GBA? Well, this is GBA right here. What? You're GBA? No. It can't be. It isn't. GBA I know isn't a Pokemon. GBA that I know is a human. What? Precisely. My good fellow, Grovile, that is unmistakably your friend, GBA. What? That Pokemon you see was once a human. What? Master Dialga had given me a mission. It was to get rid of you, Grovile, and GBA. Because you fled to the past. I traveled through time in pursuit of you both. In the past, I gathered intelligence that might help me find you. And at one point, I met Team Soul Force. But at that point, I suspected nothing. When they mentioned the dimensional screen, I was skeptical at first, but then an idea began to take shape in my mind, and... So, a former human with no memories. A human that possessed the dimensional screen. I became convinced then. Oh boy. There was no doubt. This GBA was the very one that I had been seeking. So that GBA developed amnesia and was transformed into a Pokemon, which must be because of the accident during your time travel. Well, GBA's memory loss was a lucky stroke for me. After all, your partner failed to recognize who I am. It was quite easy to win over your partner's trust, and it was also easy to drag them to the future when the time came. Dusknoir really was lying. Which left you, Grovile, the last part of the job to finish. I was a human from the future? And I was Grovile's partner on a mission to prevent the planet's paralysis? And that's how I end up in Shakes' world? Grovile and GBA, with the both of you here, everything will end when we finally dispose of you. That will finally put an end to Grovile's glimmer of hope. Everything ends. Everything ends for you. Dusknoir. No. Dusknoir. Ha! You finally come to terms with your fate. Grovile. GBA. We shall be rid of you for all time. This is the end. For you. Hey, GBA, Grovile. You can't give up. You say not to give up, but what can we possibly do in this bleak situation? We have to think. I know. Celebi, can your time travel ability transport us just the short distance into the passage of time? It won't be easy with Dialga here. Dialga is a temporal Pokemon. It controls time itself. Even if I can make us travel in time, he'll have no trouble exposing it. It just has to work for an instant. Please. Attack! Time to travel. Did they vanished? Master Dialga! Oh boy. Roar of time, I'm guessing. Oh look, they broke the fourth wall. No, I'm joking. Ah! Our time traveling path has been shattered!
There they are!
We almost made it to the passage of time! Dive in now! You can make it! Now! Into the passage of time! What about you, Celebi? Don't fret over me. I told you, I can't be caught. Stop the planet's paralysis. Change history. Thanks. Thank you, Celebi.
You're not getting away!
And we made it.
What?
Well, we finally managed to escape the future. And now we're back in the past. So yeah. That was one hell of a road trip that we were just in. But now, believe it or not, this adventure is almost over. So, until then, until this adventure is finally about to end, this is GPA 049. Signing out. Going offline. See you later.